big story that we have been continuing to follow for you throughout the day. We have learned one of those victims sent to the hospital is in critical condition this morning. We have live team coverage beginning with Marcine Joseph. She is at Jackson Memorial Hospital, where many of those victims were taken. First up, though, Tony Pipitone, who is live at the scene where the shooting took place. Tony, horrific scene. What have you learned so far?
Well, I'll tell you right now, crime scene investigators are back there. You can see dozens of cones apparently marking shell casings after a white Nissan Pathfinder pulled up in front of a nightclub back there and just opened fire. Let's take a look at where we are exactly on a map. 186th Street. This is the Country Club Shopping Center. Among the places here, you have restaurants, you have salons, but you also have El Mula, a lounge that last night was hosting a release party for a local rap artist. Doors opened at 9 a.m. At 12:36 this morning, gunfire erupted. Indiscriminate gunfire. Now we'll take a listen from the police director of Miami-Dade County, Freddie Ramirez.
As of right now, we have 20 to 25 victims at various hospitals around the community, as well as 2 deceased victims on the scene. This is a despicable act of gun violence, a cowardly act. We have our investigators on the scene. We're asking for any information from the community. Anyone who has any tips on these individuals, please give it to us. 305-471 tips.
And obviously a big part of this puzzle, who was driving that white Nissan Pathfinder that opened fire out here at 12:36 this morning, and who were the 3 people that got out of it and opened fire? They allegedly had handguns and assault-style rifles, 1 or more of those rifles. You can see the shell casings plentiful in this parking lot, and that's the kind of job Miami-Dade police investigators are going to have to do out here on this part of the investigation. At local hospitals, though, they're going to be talking to witnesses and the injured, and that's where my colleague Marcine Joseph is at Jackson Memorial Hospital. Marcine?
Yeah, that's right, Tony. Here I spoke with a mother at JMH, and she tells me that her son was shot in the stomach. And many others here at the hospital are waiting to hear if their loved ones are okay from this mass shooting. Now, this morning, there were nearly 24 victims being treated across at least 2 hospitals, Palmetto General and here at Jackson Memorial. Police say some of the victims drove themselves to the hospital. A mother tells me her son called her in the middle of the night while he was on the way to the hospital.
He called us frantic, telling us he had been shot, that it hurts, and he loves us. He wants us to know. My husband is like, no, stay with us. And we hop in the car, and we're talking to him to try to keep him alert.
Now, Angelica Green tells me that her son is in stable condition, but police say that there is 1 person that is still in critical condition in the hospital. For now, that is the latest. Live in Miami, Marcine Joseph, NBC6 News.